Okay, welcome to episode 3. Nothing really happened on Sunday when I was going back into work yesterday. I was mostly just doing some cleaning up and organizing the back room. It's a little bit more neater. But right now, just mostly trying to fill the showcase up because on Saturday it took like a good amount of my valuable stuff, excuse me, and like one of them that I'm cleaning up right now is Donkey Kong Country. Pins on it were pretty dirty, but aside from that, it's about ready to sell. So, aside from that, I don't know what else is going to happen today, because, like, Mondays are so unpredictable now, because I thought they would be busy for Mondays, but I don't know. So, in any case, I'll probably think of a question of the week for you guys to actually answer, but for right now, mostly gonna be preparing a lot of stuff because the flea market will be in a couple of weeks, and I honestly cannot wait for that because that's like a very, very big time considering that Thanksgiving is almost here, and also the fact that we are gonna be getting ready for Black Friday because I do a lot of Black Friday deals over here for that particular week. So, as always, I will update you guys whenever anything interesting happens. I'm kind of looking everywhere, but I do apologize because I'm kind of make sure that there's any customers coming by, and yeah, so I will basically see you guys if anything else interesting happens today. Okay, update for the day. Somebody came in and traded in like a stack of like 360 games and just like some pretty good filler. I mean, I'm taking anything right now just because of the fact that I'm still low on 360 stuff, but it's slowly building up, and hopefully I'll be able to have enough before the flea market, which will be in a couple of weeks. I already said that earlier. And the noise just a second ago was one of the games that was getting cleaned, and going to mostly try to clean these up, see if there's anything else I'll be doing while I wait for the other disc to clean, because the people that came in, they wanted one of the games that they couldn't get all the trade credit for, which was Farm Simulator. I don't know if you can see the, I think you saw that like at the second bit, but yeah, the disc condition on this stuff, if you can see that, it's kind of hard to tell, but there's like scratches and scuffs all over it, and that's like another thing that I usually have to do every single week whenever it comes to any new game trade-ins. If the condition of them is acceptable, then they do need to be cleaned, because most of the time if people see anything like that on there, they do not want to buy it. So it's the same thing when it comes to the flea market. Every customer that buys stuff from me, they always want to check the condition of the item before they leave, because again, they want things to be perfect. Alright, so ADT just got done over here, and they have officially installed the security system, and took him about like 30 minutes just to get it all taken care of, so that is basically done. I haven't gotten the call back from the investigator. I'll probably give him a call back here in the next couple of minutes and see if he's gotten in any more info, and hopefully arrested the guy by now, but it's probably gonna take a bit because they gotta try to get like a search warrant to try to find his house and hopefully look inside and see if they can get that stuff back. So as of right now, other than that, it's been not as bad as I would have hoped, but it's been mainly just trade-ins, which I'm okay with because I still need inventory before the next flea market. So, not sure what else is going to happen today. Maybe nothing else, but I will definitely update you guys whenever anybody else comes in. Alright, it's pack-up time. It is like nighttime right now, and there is the Sega sign. That thing is amazing turned on at night. Nathan did drop by a little bit earlier. He didn't want to be on camera, unfortunately. So, like I said, he probably is going to be a little camera shy, but maybe later on we could try to influence him to get on camera some more, but, like I said, I don't know. Aside from that, like, it was just quiet for the most part, so I wouldn't really say it was, like, too busy, but hey, we got the security system installed, and that to me is what really matters right now, so I'm about ready to just pack it up for the night. I gotta set the alarm now because like that thing is gonna be annoying having to come back into the shop in the morning and then just like turn it off. But thankfully, it's like a very easy setup. So, who knows? In any case, I'm about to close everything up right now, so I will see you guys back in the next recording for day 2. Hey guys, welcome to day 2. Not really sure what's going to happen today. I think for the most part it's probably going to be slow, considering the weather is pretty crappy outside right now. It's very, very cloudy. So, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. For the most part, I'm probably just going to organize a little bit in the back room because there's like a lot of stuff that I want to try to work on because I want to actually get to the back wall because that's the one thing that I want to try to accomplish and hopefully get the shelves up maybe before the holiday season, but I can't really confirm it that much because I've just been busy doing a lot of stuff as of late, especially with the whole break-in situation. And also, you saw it yesterday, but the security system. I actually had to rush in here after the alarm went off to turn it off. So it works. So the only thing now is to see if anybody tries to break in, and they'll contact me immediately of if that was me who broke in. So, any case, like always, I'll let you guys know if anything else happens today because Tuesday's kind of a mixed bag for me, honestly. It is a boring, quiet, and silent day here at Game On. So far nothing's happened, but I did actually have somebody trade in a copy of Majora's Mask. I think you guys can see that. I'll probably point something down if it didn't catch it on camera, but I'm pretty sure it might have. So, hold on one sec. I just need to adjust that. There we go. Much better. I was about to drop the camera. Yeah, it really hasn't been busy at all as of much, because I've had maybe one customer come in, but they were looking to sell something, so that's like about it. He had Smash Bros. I was offering him like 25 on it, because we usually sell that one for like 45 to 50 depending on condition. So, he declined it. He basically took the 15 for the Majora's Mask. I know it's the collector's edition, but the condition on it is like in the worst shape possible. There's like a chip on the top of the cart, and one of the screw holes is pretty much missing, but aside from that, it works and it's attached on just fine. So that's the only reason why that one we offered less on, because I'm going to be selling that one for 30 because, well, condition to me is everything. I'm not going to sell it for like 40 just because it's not in the best shape. And my god, I am getting a lot of hair. I may have to do some shaving tonight, but who knows. You may see me without any facial hair tomorrow. Look odd, I know that much. So, oh, Nathan just drove by. Yeah, there's his car right there. Well, like I said, he's probably going to be camera shy for a while until we get him on here a lot more. But for the most part, that's like about it. It hasn't really been too worth it, except for just one game, but that's more than enough. So, in any case, I will update you guys when anything else interesting happens, and I do hope there's some people that do come in and hopefully get some transactions taking place. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And it's pack up time. It was like pretty much dead for the most part, but had a few people came by that were looking for specific stuff and had someone that was looking to get rid of their Xbox One. I had to decline them right now, but that was mostly because like the whole break-in situation, I didn't have enough funds. So I'm just trying to limit myself on money right now to be able to like buy certain big lots that do come into the store. So I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I do hope that it's much better than what happened today, but who knows. So anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for day 3. Alright, it's currently a few minutes past 10, but I forgot to record for like the first hour, but there really wasn't anything going on. So Welcome everybody to day 3. Right now I just been doing like a little bit of reorganizing in the shop, cause I'll show like the front end in a sec. Right here, take it like a big U-turn. There's the console section where the Odyssey 2 is now, and decided to just take the box. I'm probably gonna repair it and probably just sell the box only. Maybe, I don't know, but it's probably not gonna be salvageable. It's possible, who knows. But the thing that I have been organizing is the shelf here. Once the back room is opened up, I'm probably gonna put this like in the back room to where I can at least have like a centerpiece to where there might be some figurines and some statuettes and stuff like that, so that way I can be able to have my front counter back to normal. And another plan I was thinking about doing was moving the showcase down a little bit to where the not the garage, this ain't a house, to move the showcase close to the closet, that where it has like some of the overflow of inventory that I've got that isn't in the back room. So I'm probably gonna need at least some manpower to be able to move that big thing over, because it's gonna take a lot of lifting to at least move it over. But the front, it's a little messy right now, but as you can perfectly see that it's kind of the same on this side, but for right now it looks a lot better. I think this right here will be a lot better than just being in the back, because they'll think that it's for sale rather than just being a display piece. But I've been kind of just cleaning up the back, and it's kind of a little messy, but still better than what it was a little while ago, actually. And then the back room, I don't know if you can see just fine over there, but it's still roughly the same. I've been kind of going through a few things like in this side of the back room, but who knows. And you guys already saw the security system, but yeah, not really much to show there, unfortunately. Had a few customers come by. They were looking for 360 stuff. And unfortunately, because of the whole break-in thing, I don't really have much to work with. As you can see, this is all that we have right now. It's just this small selection. And it's better than nothing, but I just wish I had a lot more, because especially during the holiday season, it's really, really rough if you don't have any current gen or like new stuff available for people to buy. But we did open up pre-orders again for people to actually put money down on anything they see that is coming out for the holiday season. We've opened it up for Black Ops 3. There was Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition, which is going to be available for Xbox One and PS4. Rodeo Sky Soldier, which is about to come out. We're just doing some last-minute pre-orders on that. Well, brightness right there. There's a couple other things that we had on Facebook that was listed off. If there's anything you guys are looking to order, like any new stuff, you're more than welcome to put money down over here, and then we can order it for you guys, and then you can ask to have it sent over to your house, or you can just like pick up locally. But again, we only do that stuff locally and don't really send like overseas or anything like that yet. I would love to, but it, as of right now, is just too much money to be able to put in to be able to send overseas. So that's about it, unfortunately. I don't know what else to post right here, but if you guys, again, want anything specific for like current gen stuff, feel free to message me. Hey, it's Robert. How are you doing, man?
Hey man, what's up?
So yeah, he came in with a couple of things, and some of the games that he decided to get from me were Twilight Princess for the GameCube, and then the PS2 version of Marvel vs. Capcom, and traded in a lot of this stuff. Like, the Amiibos came from your own personal collection, or was it just something else?
Personal collection and a couple of extras.
Okay.
Just a few floating.
Yeah, he's got a Charizard and a brand new one that hasn't been out for too long, Zero Suit Samus, and then he traded in some anime DVDs that I bought from him because we had to agree on like $8 over for like store credit, and then it was like all this right here to go towards the 2 games. So, what is Steven's excuse for not being here today?
Steven is sick.
He's sick?
I've never known him to get sick, and the one time he gets sick is the one time I'm like, I want to go to Florence.
Yeah, there's like, he usually makes excuses sometimes and usually tells me otherwise if he's not actually wanting to come out. So I kind of figured that, you know, he basically didn't want to like jump in over here to get the stuff, or else it was like something else.
No, he's like legitimately sick.
Okay.
Like he passed up drinking at Cards Against Humanity. Sick.
Wow,
Sick.
I've never known him to actually pass something like that up. So, Steven, if you're watching this, you need to get your butt down here next time, even if you are sick. I will give you some Tylenol or something like that to keep you awake. So, thanks again for the purchase, and we'll see y'all next time. So yeah, Robert was here for only a little bit. He basically only just came to get those 2 things, and then basically got the cash for the anime. So, like I said, I mean, both Steven and Robert both really support the shop, so they're wanting this to work. So they usually bring me, like, really good stuff, like the Amiibos, because, as you can see, like, they brought in, like, a really big stack, and I'm kind of cleaning them up, because there was, like, some Coke residue as well, kind of leaning down for a specific reason. I do collect Amiibos, but only collect certain specific ones. I think like the only other one that I just want is the 8-bit modern Mario, because I already have the classic one. But I had the gold one, and of course the other one I wanted was the silver. And in that pile, there was of course a silver Mario, and I didn't film that in the stack because I basically wanted this one for myself. So they do look out for me, so I'm pretty excited to at least get some good stuff that I like to collect on. And then some of the stuff that Dean brought, because Dean was here when filming was going on, but he again doesn't want to be on camera, and he usually is just very camera shy. So some of the stuff he got for me was just that little small stack right there. So it's just the basic stuff, but I mean, any fillers pretty much greatly appreciated. So any case, that's like about it right now. It hasn't really been too busy. I've had a couple of people just come into the store looking for certain things, and yeah. But one of the other things that me and Dean did was went over to Replays, and that's a local video game store. They do basically what I do, except it's only just like the Sega and like Nintendo stuff, but except for Virtual Boy, what else was there? They don't do Virtual Boy, they don't do Saturn, Sega CD as well. Man, the hair is really starting to tickle. So like the obscurity stuff, they don't take that in. They don't take in Atari stuff as well, because they only do like what's popular and what sold like a lot of stuff for, and that's about the only stuff that they do carry. The other thing is that certain stores like this and Game Exchange, they don't particularly keep up with prices. They had a Suikoden Tactics for $15, and a buddy of mine picked that up, and that's like a very good deal for something like that. But they actually had over at their store for about $5 a piece, and this goes to show you like you can find good deals in other stores. There was like a pretty good copy of Double Dragon 2. And then the other one, which I was really surprised that the price on this should have been a lot more than just $5, but Safari in Numberland, or Letterland, I wish it was Numberland. This, the condition on it, it has some fade on the label, but I mean, other than that, it's just got some inking on it for the cart. $10.80 for both is like a hell of a deal, considering like just Double Dragon 2 by itself usually goes for about $10. So I'm happy with what I got, and pretty much hoping that the day gets at least a little bit more busier, because like today's been a success overall, even though I didn't make any sales yet. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I might have. I can't remember. My brain's going dead for some reason. But yeah, it's like middle of the afternoon, and just waiting to see what else happens. By the end of the day, it was pretty much a disaster. It wasn't really busy at all. I had maybe about one sale. Not really a good day overall. It was like only $5, but it was mostly trade-ins and like some other stuff too. So, I mean, I'm not complaining about the trade-in thing, but it was dead, but I came to expect it considering it's Wednesday after all. So, no telling what tomorrow's gonna be, because, like, it's random for Thursday, so there's no telling. So it might possibly be, like, not busy or whatever. So, who knows? We're gonna wait and see what happens tomorrow, and I will see you guys bright and early in the morning on the next recording. Good morning, everybody. It's like about almost 9:30, because I came in late this morning because I overslept. So, honestly, hoping that today's gonna be a lot better, because yesterday, aside from those trade-ins, it was pretty much a disaster overall. But I've got good hopes this time. Kind of a little out of it. A little bit earlier ago, I had cleaned up this GameCube, because we've had a couple of people actually asking about those, and it's too bright right there. There we go. So, any case, not really sure what's going to happen today. Thursday has been mixed now, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, and hoping for a good day of both sales and trade-ins. Okay, update this morning. Somebody just sold us a NES system with about 4 controllers, an extra power cable, light gun, and everything else that goes to the system. Then a copy of Mario 3 and Dr. Mario, and all this is going to be worked on right now, and will be ready for sale in just a bit. One other big thing that we usually do is try to get as many retro systems in as possible before Black Friday or any of the big holiday season events happen, because we get a lot of people that come to the store and look for like NES's, Super Nintendo's, N64s, sometimes GameCubes, even like the current gen systems, because most of the time PS2 does usually sell, but that's only for a specific kind that usually look for certain games or certain consoles per se. So the mixture, it does happen pretty often over here, but for the most part, anything Nintendo is usually the hottest over here. You can barely see the car, but the lady there just bought a N64 controller and power cable. Mostly been a little slow, but I'm not going to complain. So just being able to do that. And of course, I've been working on NES's. I've got some compressed air cans. I'm probably going to have to get me like one of those tanks. I cannot remember what they're called, but I'll probably put it in the episode if I remember the name. But overall, I've just been working on NES systems. I haven't really been able to do anything else, and also been watching YouTube while I work on them. So I got one of them out here right now, and I'll try to see about getting the other one done before day's end. So, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but at least it's a sale overall. As I stand in front of the wall of Nintendo, this is like my favorite piece out of the entire shop. Customer just got done buying like a couple of loose games, some loose disc stuff for about like $20, something close to that. I'm not really good with math, but either way, it was like $21.80. See, I do remember it then. So that's been about it so far. Hadn't really worked much more on any of the other consoles. I've been taking a break, and I'm probably going to go over to the gas station right quick to get me maybe a snack or something like that while I wait for somebody else to come. So, I don't know, I'm just hoping to see what else happens today, because Thursday today, for some reason, has been pretty busy. So, I am definitely okay with that. Alright, and going ahead and taking care of this transaction right here. This random bag of stuff happens to go to this lucky gentleman right here. Introduce yourself.
My name is Victor Kirkendall.
And you, of course, went with the invisible Victor, who is over there, or Hunter. See, I'm really being stupid right now because I keep messing up on names. But yeah, there is Hunter. He, a second ago, just did a commercial, little mini promo thing for the store. And it's probably going to go up either on the Facebook page, or else it'll go up, like, maybe on YouTube. I don't know yet, but who knows? But he says he didn't do well, but honestly, I think we both agree that he actually did fairly good for being like, crap. What I gotta say, like on the spot.
Yeah, in my opinion, I could use more improvement, but I guess I held
future
myself in general to a higher standard. But that's just me.
Well, it looks like at least I'll have like some extra editing that I'll have to do later tonight. But anyways, he originally came in with Hunter before, and they usually bring in a lot of different stuff over here, like the Virtual Boy, and this time some extra filler stuff, but it's actually really good filler stuff considering like during the holidays we usually get a lot of people that come in and look for stuff like that. So what he decided to use like a good amount of his store credit on that he brought that in for was the PS1, not the like PlayStation, but it's called PS1 for some stupid reason. And of course, going in with it is Need for Speed 2, and then he saw this randomly. Like, what was your reason for wanting this again?
Any promotional material from the 80s to 90s was generally really awesome in an awful kind of way.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like a slasher film, but less gore.
Yeah, it's
it kind
like...
of reminds me of the video where Mario is being held captive by Sony and Sega.
Oh, okay, yeah, that...
Those kinds of things.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because, yeah, the video editing style is kind of similar to, like, how it is with, like, old B quality films. I don't know what the term is, but yeah, either way, I did see this. It's basically like what Howard Jones gave out when people stayed at their hotel and they gave away like Game Gear bundles, and then I think they might have threw that in with it, but who knows. This was 90s, back when promoting for the Game Gear, anything Sega was really huge. So hope you enjoy it, and thanks for coming by with Hunter, who is basically not interested in the store right now.
Oh, I'm interested. It's just I didn't know if I was going to be in the commercial anymore for the rest of the segment.
Oh, it's fine. So
You've got that star quality just going on.
So, anyways, guys, thank you all very much for coming in tonight. It's been quiet, so I actually enjoyed the entertainment. It's nighttime. I just got done dealing with, like, one last customer. He got, like, a DS Lite with about 2 games. One of them was his free, and then the other one was a copy of Monopoly for the Game Boy Advance. It's pretty much filler title stuff anyways. But that is going to be it for day 4, I guess you could say. So there was like the register was going off, and I am pretty much closing everything down now, looking to get out of here because it's time for me to go home and hopefully get some dinner. So today was definitely good. It was much better than most of the other days this past week, and there were trade-ins as well, and you guys got to see Victor for the first time and also got to see the returning Hunter. So, I'm tired. I'm hoping at least tomorrow's going to be just as good, if not better. And see what else happens. Good morning. It is, of course, the final day for episode 3. And I'm about ready for this day to get good, but it's been raining. It's been raining like earlier. Trying to watch out like everywhere that I'm stepping right now. Somebody came in as soon as I walked in the door and ended up selling their copy of Final Fantasy 13. Like I said, like anything at this point I'm taking in because like I need stuff for the shop, and any like filler stuff like that is pretty much appreciated. So I don't know what's gonna happen today. I know football games are pretty popular. Like the college area here is really, really big. So I don't know. We'll see what happens today. But I do hope that something good is going to happen. I really would like to see if there's anybody who comes in with a big, huge lot of, like, anything gaming related, because I could really, really use it right now. So I don't know what will happen, but when something does, you know how it is. I will see you guys back in a couple seconds. Alright, update. It's pretty slow for being Saturday. That's kind of unexpected, considering we usually do get pretty busy over here during the weekend. But I came to find out that there are 2 things happening today. There's Alabama and LSU playing, so that's obviously going to be getting a lot of attention. But the other major thing is that there is a little mini gaming fighting tournament convention thing going on called LionCon. And a lot of people that usually shop over here, they're over in Florence, over at the LSU, or it's North Alabama University, or however they pronounce the little, like, short title of it. But in any case, that's the biggest two reasons why it's just so slow right now. But that's fine. I'm getting some work done. Not really sure what else I'm going to be doing for today. Just expecting maybe another customer coming in, which I think they were just pulling in. Okay, I just got done with them a second ago. It was a customer. They were looking to sell a Wii and Rock Band set. There's actually a couple of things that, for me personally, I don't take these certain items in, and I'll just pull up a list right here. Number one is Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Anything like that, I just cannot take in because they just don't move fast enough. And the fact that people are asking ridiculous amounts, I tell them, sell it online. And, of course, number two, sports games. Sometimes. The reason I say that is because there are certain, like, sports titles that we do take in, like, stadium events, for example, is a good example of it, because it's rare, hard to find, and collectors are willing to pay out of pocket for. Arcade-ish titles like Blades of Steel or NFL Blitz, I do take those in because people love those titles. But Madden's, the NBA courtsides, like the common, really not much games, I don't even take them in. And when I don't take them in and I bought everything else, they just give them to me, and I just throw them in the little bargain bin thing right down there. And, of course, the other thing is I don't take Skylanders or Disney Infinity. I do take Amiibos, because Amiibos are Nintendo-related, and anything Nintendo-related over here usually does sell. I've already sold quite a few Amiibos before, so that stuff I always take in. And then, of course, the other thing, Leapfrog, and, of course, whatever educational system thing there is. They've oversaturated the market with them, and they release new ones every single year, so it's not worth it. And that is just a couple of things that me and probably a lot of other stores do not take in. The sports games, however, I do take in, like, current-gen ones, because at least those I can move out for about a couple of bucks and then still be able to have inventory at the same time. But previous generation for, like, 360 and under, like, sometimes I'll do 360, but if, like, the newer systems are starting to release sports games and then, like, 360 and the other ones aren't releasing any new ones, then chances are I'm not going to take them anymore. So that's just a little tip for those that are looking to open a business up. If you're thinking about taking any of that stuff in, think before you take those in. Hey, look who's back again. How's it going, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's like nighttime already. Like, outside it is virtually almost dark, and consider it's fall. He came by to pick up Battletoads and Battlemaniacs, because you came over here last time and you thought that it was going to be gone, but thankfully enough, it's still here, and of course we got change this time. Because last time I felt bad enough that we didn't get any change into the store, because it was like you were rushing to actually get back over here before closing, so thankfully, we don't have to, like, worry about change this time. So here you go, man, and hope you enjoy it this time. Excuse me. As I stand in front of the window of darkness, it is pack-up time. Closing time. Pretty much time to go home. It was a pretty good day overall. It kind of slowed down after the big rush of people. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna say, like, after 12 o'clock hit, or it was like 12:30, that's when it got busy. It was just non-stop people coming in. I did very, very well for today. I was worried, but I guess that's what you kind of expect, considering there's tons of kids sleeping in, a lot of family just want to go grocery shopping or something before the big game tonight. There's like Alabama and LSU that's playing tonight, so that's about it for that. And also, the Lion Con just ended at 6 o'clock. My friend Sean, I think he did pretty well during the Pokemon tournament, but I'll have to message him back here in a second, because as of right now, I'll bring it up on the time. It is... yeah, you can barely see that. So, it is the end of episode 3. Thank you very much for watching. I actually forgot to do the question of the week. I am so stupid. I guess I'll probably bring up, like, reproduction cart. Like, I personally like reproduction carts, games that haven't been released here in the States that get fan translated, or they are the European versions that just get made into a cart. What do you guys think of them? Do you like them? Do you collect for them? Do you play any sort of fan-translated game? Post down below. I'd like to see what you guys think. For me personally, any of the Super Robot Wars games that have been fan-translated, Super Robot Wars J or Super Robot Tizen is what it is called in Japan. And also one that I would like to play, Mr. Gimmick. That's like a most obvious one, because like it's like one of the best action platformers by Sunsoft. And what's the other one? Oh, Terranigma. So that is it for episode 3. I'm gonna pack up. I gotta actually close some stuff down. So thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also comment down below to answer the question of the day. And I'll probably consider maybe putting the answers up at the beginning of next week's little episode. So, hope to see some good responses, and I'm tired, I'm gonna go home. So, I will see you guys on the next episode of Life of a Game Seller, and see you all next week.